79 years ago, in August 1945, a small book quietly entered British bookstores. It had talking animals, a barn, and a dream of freedom. But this was no bedtime story. It was George Orwell's Animal Farm, a razor-sharp political allegory that dared to expose the dark heart of the Soviet regime. It arrived at a time when criticizing Stalin was almost unthinkable in the West. Yet Orwell's farm spoke truths that were too important to ignore. Today, we revisit this story to see why the animals' voices still echo in our own world. Orwell began writing Animal Farm in 1943, while bombs still fell over Europe. Britain and the Soviet Union were wartime allies, and Stalin was often portrayed as a heroic leader in the Western press. Orwell, however, had seen firsthand in the Spanish Civil War how revolutionary ideals could be twisted into dictatorship. In Animal Farm, the animals' rebellion against the farmers symbolized the Russian Revolution of 1917. Full of hope, unity, and promises. But as history had shown, that hope could be corrupted from within. At first, the animals worked together, united by the 7 commandments of animalism. But slowly, the pigs led by Napoleon seize more privileges. Milk and apples become necessary for their health. Rules are subtly rewritten. By the end, the original ideals are replaced by a single chilling line. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Every character carries symbolic weight. Napoleon represents Stalin. Snowball mirrors Leon Trotsky, exiled and erased from history. Boxer the horse stands for the loyal working class, exploited until they are no longer useful. When Orwell tried to publish the book, several British publishers refused. They feared offending the Soviet Union, whose army was crucial in defeating Nazi Germany. When it finally appeared, the Soviet press called it Western propaganda. In the decades that followed, Animal Farm was banned in the USSR, China, North Korea, and censored in various countries during political crises. Its blunt critique of propaganda, manipulation, and power abuse made it a dangerous book, but also an essential one. Some think Animal Farm is just about Soviet history, but its message is universal. Any movement, no matter how noble, can be corrupted when power is unchecked. In today's world, disinformation spreads in seconds. Leaders rewrite narratives to fit their agenda. Social media can amplify lies as easily as truths. Orwell's animals remind us, watch the rules, watch the language, watch the leaders, because tyranny often arrives not with a roar, but with a whisper. Orwell once wrote, "In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act." Animal Farm is that act, a mirror held up to human society. 79 years later, the barn doors are still open, the animals are still speaking, and the choice to listen is still ours.